PNG needs to progress. BPNG presents September Outlook. And PNG EI celebrates 50th independence. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The Papua New Guinea Education Institute joined the nation in celebrating the Golden Jubilee today. It was noted during the celebration that education is the strategy development of a nation. Students and teachers of PNG EI displayed Papua New Guinea's diverse cultures with pride at their campus. PNG EI director said the country's independence is a gift given freely and that must be celebrated.
But at this juncture and at this point looking back 50 years, and as we prepare ourselves to go forward into the next 50 years, this particular freedom is a responsibility and is a challenge. It is not just a free gift given to us as we would be complacent with and telling the rest of the world that independence was given to us on a golden plate. But I must remind us and I must remind myself that it is a challenge and it is a responsibility given to us.
He added that teachers play a vital role in building the nation.
Are you like Somari? Are you like Nahuruni? Evia Olewale, I mentioned Police Matane. Those are teachers, I tell you. Teachers break the nation or make the nation. And they did it. They did it. That is why Papua New Guinea Education Institution is much, much significant.
Meanwhile, a former Secretary for Education, Peter Baki, said education is the strategic development of the country.
Development is when those who have nothing have the chance to make a choice. And that chance comes with us teachers.
Today marked the first day of PNG EI's pre-independence celebration and will conclude tomorrow with more cultural celebrations. The Mount Hagen Police Station Commander, Superintendent Stephen Filippo, has assured the people of Western Highlands Province that the independence celebrations will be safe as police operations will be in full force.
During the opening of independence celebrations in Western Highlands Province yesterday in Gia High School, Superintendent Filippo called on the people of Western Highlands to attend the celebrations. He assured the general public that they have asked youths to support police to keep the city safe.
Bibla policeman sabantan, thank you to Governor using the mall. Defense na policeman long Narabla province come inside. Bibla all come sabantan Bibla police law again. That's how Bibla is telling Bibla tribal fight. So this plan Bibla contribute towards long. Display independence will come up long and can come up one peaceful celebration long Western Islands.
He said they now have good relations with members of parliament in the province. Thus, it has made a difference in the city.
Everyone commitment to come long. Give you one police car to come long. Tambul. Now this car, this policeman on work long Tambul like stop. Or policeman long Tambul lebile. One guy long Narula districts, Baya all work awesome. Now me like talk PVC one time administration, provincial governor, all talk long open him up, police station long moon long day council.
Superintendent Filippo further said they are now extending law and order operations into the districts as well.
Give him go long law and order me like spending hard long all districts. Me tell him this time to talk to you long, Governor Blue UB. Probably even an houseman, Mara house, stop long up now. Any something come up and come out now, talk, now come back.
Western Highlands Governor Wairapa started off the provincial week-long independence celebration in Gia High School yesterday. Governor Rapa said the big event will be held on the 16th at Queen's Park. However, it will celebrate with few remote villages in each district in the province prior to September 16.
This Independence Day is celebrated differently in Western Highlands Province, as the governor and the district members have taken the celebrations into few remote villages of the province.
We are here at Gia High School to commence the independence celebration for Western Highlands Province. As you can see at the back, there are traditional sing-sing groups and school children with independence attires to commemorate the Independence Day. People from Tambul Nebilia are now awaiting the arrival of Governor Wairapa, together with his provincial administrator, Joseph Mangbil, to arrive at the venue.
An elite from Tambul Nebilia, Luke Mokakunjil, commended the Western Highlands provincial government for the initiative to visit the remote villages, such as Gia, to celebrate this very special occasion. In his keynote address, Governor Rapa said he did this to see how people are living in the remote villages after 50 years of independence.
Independence come now, me stop Lick Monkey, me stop grade 2 me look at independence. 50 years independence. But now me stop me look him also next 50 years me witness him.
Rapa shared his experience when PNG gained its independence on the 16th of September 1975.
Tomorrow I stop time and now I'm die finish. But tomorrow one time on Pablo you me. I'm all finding independence time. I have plenty of money no been stop on the school 7 man. On Pablo you me on plenty on man stop where you know sabi too much long. Education na sabi you know come plenty lawyer, white men you know come plenty. But on Pablo Mibla, only stop also placement league.
He urged everyone to be thankful to the founding fathers of this great nation, as they did this without any proper education.
Slowly don't stop now. Now you mean now stop, you mean must talk big like thank you on Pablo you mean. Behind you school you go on you survey, but you understand. Now me explain, but you don't understand. But one fine day, but you but talk thank you on Pablo you mean.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Meanwhile, Western Highlands Governor Wairapa presented over 800,000 kina to various schools and clinics in Tambul Nebilia district.
The provincial government and its PEC members visited Gia High School yesterday to witness and support the pre-independence celebration in this rural part of the province. During the visit, Governor Wairapa presented over 800,000 kina to various schools and health centers. Rapa said this is an independence gift to his people, as Gia was the first remote area in the province to visit during his independence visitation. The total was distributed to Gia, Marapuk and Kolga Primary School, the elementary schools, TVET School and 3 clinics in the Lower Kagol LLG. In addition, Rapa presented a new school track to Gia High School, emphasizing that apart from secondary schools in the province, Gia High School is the first to get a vehicle from the provincial government.
Plenty on high school also you got plenty stuff. And Mibla no give car on senior on secondary schools now. Also on senior high schools. Can also you stuff and plenty on school stuff. Plenty on school stuff, but Mibla no give car. But because lo Mibla come lo year long look also on school board na. School management look on some on cut need look hard modern on some classroom past them.
Rapa said Gia is one of the remotest communities in Western Islands and has been suffering for a long time. However, his government is now committed to support and help such remote places throughout the province. People in that part of the province were so emotional to see such support and help from the provincial government. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Octady Mining Limited has commenced its Amamas Week celebrations today, celebrating Papua New Guinea's independence through vibrant cultural festivities, reflections, and renewed commitment to national progress.
Octady General Manager, Strategy, Business Development and Optimization, Alan Bond, officially opened the celebration on behalf of the Managing Director. Mr. Bond said for 5 decades our country has stood tall and strong, weathering all sorts of storms, and all citizens must be proud. Like many other institutions, Octady also attributes its growth and progress to our founding fathers whose sacrifices and drive have given us independence and freedom. Mr. Bond added that Papua New Guinea is not a failed state. It will continue to progress in the next 50 years if we all stand together and create a brighter future. Amamas Week will run until the 16th of September in Tabubil and will include craft markets, traditional scene and dance performances from across Papua New Guinea, comedy shows, string band entertainments, battle of the band and entertainment from about 7 popular PNG artists, including Augustine Emil and Mal Meninga Kuri. The festivities will conclude with fireworks on the evening of Independence Day. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Kangrikowa Cultural Group from Simbu Province will be gracing the Yanguru Sausia PNG Golden Jubilee celebrations upon invitations from the local member Richard Maru.
The Kangrikowa Cultural Group from Kundiawa, Gambok District in Simbu Province are preparing to travel to Yanguru Sausia in Isipik Province to take part in the celebration of the country's 50th independence anniversary. Group Coordinator Diane Ulka Uran says they are glad to receive the invitation from Yanguru Sausia Open member Richard Maru. She says they have been preparing to showcase their culture in unison with the Sipik people.
Richard Maru, Minister of Trade and Industry, I'm inviting me pla one time all committees langen logo na celebrate one time this la 50th anniversary lo less longen electric longen engrom Celsia.
A total of 25 participants have been preparing tirelessly and looking forward to showcase Simbu culture out of their province.
Mipla mas na mipla disla group Kangrikowa mipla 25 pla participant pa mipla go and mipla group mipla mas also can invite in this match. Na mipla bago na celebrate mipla bago paiti kuluf na celebrate one time online longen. So mipla now Kangrikowa mipla in preparation. Mipla bago on the 13th, na come back on 18th.
She says this will strengthen the friendship between the two provinces and the people in general. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja ya? Yeah.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you.
And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Why? I'm going to lose this service not ring. Who's a lot I'm going to see?
Auntie, I'm all I'm Danis. What's sekim sol? Me play winning World Hip Hop Dance Championship. Now you winning one. Auntie, come to go see.
You play or is that? You play fit Laura.
You think you passed it?
Sparks. It's in me.
Papua New Guinea Kickboxing Federation is hosting a world title kickboxing showdown on the 13th of September 2025. We'll be at the retrain in the stadium, Morocco. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. kickboxing action pack. The tickets are going for 50 kina for general seats, 75 kina for ringside tickets. There will be 4 world title shots, including 8 international bouts. Please come along and support the Team PNG for this big event.
Today's Good Agronomic Practices training for oil palm farmers commenced today in West New Britain.
After successfully launching the 2025 to 2030 National Oil Palm Policy recently, the OPIC and the CPOPC have commenced the training today.
Our main activities today
Smallholder farmers in the oil palm sector are undergoing good agricultural practices training to boost production and ensure sustainability. The program focuses on equipping growers with vital skills in nursery management, soil and water conservation, pest control and proper harvesting techniques.
These skills will improve our oil palm productivity, strengthen our value chains through vertical integration and ensure that our farmers benefit directly from their hard work. It is a great honor to officially open this important training program on good agricultural practices for the smallholders.
The training emphasizes correct fertilizer use, sustainable land management and integrated pest management to help farmers improve yields while protecting the environment. Farmers are also guided on best harvesting methods to reduce fruit loss and maintain high oil quality.
This training is therefore designed to go further, addressing existing gaps while strengthening and reinforcing what has already been achieved here.
Gap training not only enhances productivity but also prepares farmers to meet international standards such as those required under the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News, Kimbe.
Citizens and young generations of Papua New Guinea are urged to appreciate the founding leaders for the 50 years of democracy and freedom they have given to the people.
The Secretary for Justice and Attorney General Dr. Eric Koa said the founding fathers set a vision for this country's freedom and fought for this day to come.
These leaders envision a country where we should all be free, which we are free now. So you're able to make those comments. You're able to talk like that because they gave us the freedom.
He added that despite the challenges of infrastructure and development, people have the freedom to move and do things on their own.
Everything to celebrate for. Everything. And so I close off by encouraging all of us to appreciate these leaders.
Founding Father Dr. John Mommy shared his experiences and what the Founding Fathers had done for the country.
They have a huge responsibility because they are the lawmakers of the country. They make laws not for just some people, they make laws for the whole nation.
He said politicians have a huge responsibility as they are the policy makers of this country and they deserve good advisors.
Because it is through politics that one can do the most good and vice versa. Through the abuse or misuse of politics, one can do the most evil.
The PNG High Commissioner to United States, Sir Arnold Ahmed, also shared his experiences, highlighting the number of prime ministers in the last 50 years.
All these institutions to the needs and attitudes of the people.
These prominent figures presented their experiences during the concluding ceremony of the two-day Bully Beef seminar at Silag in Port Moresby today. Their stories serve as an encouragement and motivation to the young people. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
One of the founding father and principal architect for PNG Constitution, Dr. John Mommy, says there is more to be done for the people and the progress of the country.
While appreciating the government of today, Dr. Mommy was very proud for the Somare Institute of Governance and Leadership's progress and the call to become a university. He said the politicians of today need good advisors as they play the important roles in a nation.
I think public servants are very important to advise the politicians. Because as you know, politics is the opus of scientists in the natural order, and it is through politics you can do the most good, and vice versa. Through the abuse of politics, you can do the most evil. The time all the politicians who got good advice or something wrong.
He said this during his keynote address at Silag Bully Beef seminar that there needs to be moral integrity when serving in a government office.
We have not learned. After 50 years, you may go back straight on something people have been walked out through on service of the country. We fought hard to empower the people of Papua New Guinea in the provinces so that they would become active agents of change and development and not mere passive recipients of goods and services.
He said this country has huge potential to become an example of what democracy should be.
Because if we got all the selfish man on top here, only monopolizing power, and they are not accountable to anybody. Because all can bribe more kind man today.
He encourages the leaders to respect the people's right as well. PNGI Commissioner to U.S. Sir Arnold Ahmed highlights some of the national responsibility and focus going forward.
Rural human development, education. And second, equality and participation. I like number 3. Just go through number 3 straight away. National sovereignty and self-reliance.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Bank of Papua New Guinea today hosted a breakfast discussion where they presented the BPNG September 2025 outlook on the economy and monetary policy.
Governor of Bank of PNG, Elizabeth Genia, spoke on the Monetary Policy Committee and the developments over the past quarter, including the continued improvement in foreign currency availability and a modest easing in underlying inflation.
We had an interesting development through most of 2024, where the tradable contribution to headline inflation was almost entirely offset by the non-tradable components for 3 of the 4 quarters, indicating we could have allowed the kina to depreciate a little faster. I'm pointing this out as it's not something we see very often, though it is something we do keep an eye out for.
Guinea also noted that liquidity remains unevenly distributed. She said MPC will continue to monitor inflation trends closely, particularly in light of the uncertain global outlook and ongoing trade-related developments.
Remember, the MPC raised the Kina facility rate to 5% and again lowered the CRR to 9%. And the reason for these deductions in the CRR is the persistent, uneven distribution of liquidity in the banking system. Some banks have an excess of liquidity while others don't. And it is an area that will need some attention to assist with the effective transmission of monetary policy. The committee also reaffirmed its commitment to supporting the FX market operations through the weekly FX auctions.
Guinea said the committee will continue to assess the effectiveness of its policy settings and stands ready to make further adjustment if necessary. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
5 community organizations yesterday received new support to tackle pressing justice issues through grants awarded under the Australian government's Community Justice Fund, a flagship program of the Australia PNG Law and Justice Partnership. The presentation was done by the Australian Attorney General, Michelle Rowland, in what was also marked as the first official visit to Papua New Guinea as Australia's 40th Attorney General.
The 5 newly funded projects address critical social issues such as gender-based violence, disability-inclusive justice, menstrual health, and restorative justice. Since its launch in November 2024, the Community Justice Fund has supported a growing number of community-based organizations and frontline service providers working to build safer communities across PNG. During a reception at the Australian High Commission in Port Moresby yesterday, Australian Attorney General Michelle Rowland said these initiatives are delivering measurable improvements in community safety and justice outcomes.
To support even more locally led initiatives across PNG. These new recipients represent the same spirit of innovation, courage and community leadership that's defined the program from the beginning. Now the new recipients are PNG Medical Blog, an online and in-person medical advocacy service to support health service provision to gender-based violence and sorcery accusation-related violence survivors. To Christian Health Services, providing support to faith-based organisation health services to violence survivors. Queen Pads, providing menstrual health and hygiene training and the provision of menstrual kits to all female correctional services staff and inmates across PNG. Callan Services National Unit, developing culturally and linguistically appropriate violence and safeguarding awareness and education approaches for people with a disability and their families as they come in contact with law and justice services. ADRA PNG, a partnership with communities and local authorities in Lae to develop a restorative justice toolkit.
A PNG counterpart, Pila Niningi, thanked the Australian government for the grants. Mr. Niningi said these grants will address areas of real need.
Slowly and surely we will address it. And thank you very much. All I wanted to say is I'm really, on behalf of the government of Papua New Guinea and the Department of Justice and Attorney General, this fund has gone a long way and we will.
In Hela Province, mental health workshops has helped over 200 young men, many previously involved in conflict, transition to pursue careers in agriculture. Frontline workers, community leaders and advocates play a vital role in advancing justice and security in PNG, just as they do in Australia. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Following attacks on nurses in East Sepik Province, the Papua New Guinea Nurses Association is appealing to the people of East Sepik to take care of nurses serving in their provinces. PNG-NA President Frederick Kebai said the association will not hesitate to withdraw services if the welfare and safety of health professionals are threatened. Mr. Kebai revealed that attack on health workers and destruction of ambulances is a serious threat.
28 August 2025, where a doctor was robbed trying to refer a patient to Port Moresby when he was robbed 20 meters away from the airport. Even he actually informed the robbers that I am a doctor, but they still go ahead and get him out of the car and rob all his properties. The second incident happened on the 5th September 2025, where an ambulance was being smashed by the locals. And on that particular time, the incident took about 9 to 10 p.m. at that particular night, and leading to 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning, they have confronted two nursing officers, the couples, to their residence, and they about to shoot them with a gun.
Executives of PNG Nurses Association are appealing to the people of East Sepik Province, especially in Wewak Town, including their leaders, to work closely with the relevant provincial authorities to ensure perpetrators are apprehended.
We strongly condemn and appeal to the community to refrain from harassing, intimidating, threatening to kill our nurses and all the health workers. If they continue that sort of a behavior, we will not hesitate to withdraw all our nurses at East Sepik PHA.
Mr. Kebai stressed that the people also have the right to report health workers to their superiors if they are not happy with services provided.
My appeal to the community is that if they see that the health workers are not doing the right thing, there is always an avenue to resolve these issues. If nurses are not following the code of ethics and conduct, or if they're doing the wrong things to them, there is always a way out.
Six land-owning clans in Melkoi local level government in East New Britain recently signed a conservation deed. This is to safeguard their customary land, environmental integrity and biodiversity.
This small but significant occasion marks the official launch of the Mange Community Sustainable Land Use Plan and the signing of a conservation deed by 6 land-owning clans. For more than 15 years, industrial development initiatives have destroyed and polluted the local environment. However, under the leadership of Leslie Alimba, the community stood firm and committed to overcome these challenges to restoring and protecting their customary land and natural environment.
Without considering the future, you are breeding slavery into your family generation. Yes.
In the same event, a free, prior and informed consent or one bell paper was signed between Mange and Fawcett to work together to ensure long-term preservation of its forests and rivers for future generations.
Leslie, the top is land is life. Land am life blow you me, ground am life blow you me. Emi game talk picture finish. This la lik have ground you sa le mi go lo kong kong you kay finish. Kay money blongan na tomorrow. Pigini blow you, pupu blow you, no grandchildren blow you, all back away.
The launch of the Sustainable Land Use Plan and signing of the conservation deed now provides legal protection against further environmental destruction because the conservation deed is a legal document. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2395 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2320 US, $0.3478 Australian dollars, 0.1902 euro, and 33.84 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower. Coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copper closed lower, palm oil closed lower, Crude oil is trading higher and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower. The ASX 200 is trading lower and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is a Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 Kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal. From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Number one, super and teams are all semi.
Number one's for everyone on land
and on the sea.
Number one's for everyone.
No matter what you do, well, I work hard for family. We work hard for you.
You're watching National MTV News. Through a Memorandum of Understanding signed between Telecom Limited and Tourism Promotion Authority today, Telecom Limited will assist in providing TPA with digitalized operational efficiency.
Speaking during the signing ceremony, Telecom Limited Chief Executive Officer Amos Tepi stressed that the digitalization policy comes under the government's agenda of the 4th Medium-Term Development Plan that aims for digitalization to transform public services, enhance revenue collection, and grow the digital economy by 2027. Mr. Tepi said Telecom looks forward to digitalize all government departments.
From us as the management team here, we're looking forward to support Tourism Promotion Authority, National Museum, and also our CEO on the cultural side. And you've got three departments that three CEOs running, and we want to collaborate. We want to be partner synergy with how we can change and transform the department through digitalizing the system. And Telecom is here now to look at where we can help all the departments, the government departments. And we're starting off with Tourism Promotion Authority, Culture Department, and Museum Department. We want to look at that all under one roof. So we're looking forward to help you to set up the first start for the departments. We are looking at to sign all the others going forward.
Alluding to the digitalizing policy was Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Belden Nama. Minister Nama commended Telecom Limited for introducing the new technology on the eve of the nation's anniversary. Mr. Nama described Telecom as Papua New Guinea's flag carrier, adding it is incumbent for all state agencies to partner with Telecom to modernize their systems.
Especially with the modern digitization equipment that Telecom is going to introduce. And this will help NCC, NMAG, and Tourism Promotion Authority to go next level in promoting tourism, our art and culture, and our art and crafts in the country, plus our cultural shows and activities in the country.
He said today's MOU signing is no mistake, where his department will collaborate with Telecom Limited to promote tourism, adding it is a milestone for tourism sector in the country to promote a national network. Minister Nama further encouraged Papua New Guineans to use Telecom network as the money will stay in the country to support the national budget and grow the economy.
They will pay tax, they will pay revenue, they will assist the government budget. So I'm appealing to all Papua New Guineans, come back, no network for you yet. Now you may help him Telecom, long run him telecommunication network lo country blow you me. Now you can grab him economy blow you me, support him budget blow you me.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands have signed an agreement concerning the administration of special areas and a memorandum of understanding on combined surveillance of common maritime border at the 54th Pacific Island Leaders Meeting in Honiara, Solomon Islands. The administration of special areas is a reviewed and updated version signed in January 25, 1987 in Port Moresby. The revised agreement recognizes the movement of traditional inhabitants of both countries under Article 7, which facilitates the cross-border movement of people, cargo and convenience within designated special areas on either side of the maritime border. Meanwhile, the MOU on combined surveillance of common maritime borders provided for by the agreed principal cooperation among independent states in Melanesia Port Vila in March 14, 1988. With both members part of the Melanesian Spearhead Group and as sovereign states sharing a common maritime border, will now establish a framework for a joint maritime surveillance program. These documents were signed on the margins of the 54th Pacific Island Leaders Meeting in Honiara, Solomon Islands. A touch of Nakanai culture is set to light up Bill Morris Oval in Brisbane by a group from Papua New Guinea who will be participating in the PNG Federation of Queensland event to commemorate PNG's 50th anniversary.
A group comprising of 6 traditional performers selected from the local cultural groups of Galeoale, Gavuvu and Gule villages in the Hoskins are currently in Brisbane for the celebration. Western Britain Queensland Community Association Secretary Jason Cherrett says this will be their first and they hope this continues into the future. He added that the association is also there to help the West New Britain communities in Queensland to practice their culture. Speaking from Brisbane, chairperson of the West New Britain Queensland Community Association, Samantha Clark, expressed her enthusiasm in having a Kimber people showcase their culture in Brisbane as they celebrate PNG's 50th independence anniversary. The 6 participants left the country last weekend and are helping the community in Brisbane prepare for the performances during the celebrations. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come. From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Referees across Papua New Guinea received professional training in Port Moresby, aiming to lift officiating standards nationwide.
The Basketball National Referees Association successfully held a two-day referee training in Port Moresby from 8 to 9 September at the Tauranga Aquatic Centre. The training brought together new and experienced referees to improve their knowledge of the game. Sessions included classroom lessons and practical work on the court. Referees are taught how to improve their delivery, understand the rules better and stay professional during games. President of the association, Mr. Charles Morola, led the training. He reminded referees to stay calm and focused during matches. Mr. Morola encouraged everyone to study the FIBA referee manual. He also praised the commitment of young referees, including women like Betty Angula and Makamuri, for their dedication and leadership. Experienced referees from Ley, including Ronnie Meyer, Sliv Mohu, Ismail Kekeao, helped deliver the training. The National Referees Association was formed earlier this year and aims to raise the standards of basketball officiating across Papua New Guinea. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream, Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams.
Gullah, Gullah, yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Telecom is giving its customers nationwide a chance to win 100,000 kina worth of cash prizes. Every week, Telecom will be giving away 500 kina to 10 lucky winners. And our major cash prize of 50,000 kina will be shared to 4 lucky winners from PNG's 4 regions. Plus runner-up consolation prizes for 1,000 participants for data bonus prize. Get your entries to go into the draw to win big. Telecom, great value and PNG owned, sure feels good.
Number one, super loyalties are all semi.
Number ones for everyone on land
and on the sea.
Number ones for everyone.
No matter what you do, well, I work hard for family. We work hard for you.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on top of them.
Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching.
All the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Papua New Guinea Olympic Committee shared its work with students at the first IBSU Career Expo.
The PNG Olympic Committee, also known as the PNGOC, took part in the first ever IBS University Career Expo. Many students visited the PNGOC and Team PNG booth. They were excited to learn how the Olympic Committee works and how it helps athletes get ready for big international sporting events. The booth had fun interactive quizzes about PNGOC and Team PNG. Students who answered correctly won exclusive Team PNG merchandise. The PNGOC thanked the IBS University, it is a long-time partner, for including them in the event. The committee says events like this help raise awareness and inspire young people. The PNGOC looks forward to joining more events like this in the future to keep engaging with young Papua New Guineans. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Guys, I'm going to lose this not ring. Who's a lot I'm going to see?
Auntie, I'm all I'm Danis. What's a sekim soul?
Me play winning well hip hop dance championship. Now you winning one.
Auntie, come to go see.
You play or is that? You play fit Laura.
You think you passed it?
Sparks. It's in me.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is the Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
More than the life we've known, there is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Darrow, cloudy period with possible rain showers. Kerama, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, cloudy periods with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 11th of September 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next, 7 p.m. Sports Scene, 7:30 p.m. That Pacific Sports Show, 8 p.m. Talk PC News Headlines, followed by Australian